did too. That was a blast. Absolutely, that's where I'm at. Yeah.
Full setup on car adjustment.
What's going on, everyone? I am rolling solo tonight, and I've got like green screen issues, so I got this halo going around me. It's like my own personal eclipse. Yeah, something like that. What's going on? Comment up. Who we got on here? I saw a few names pop up. Steve Heiss, Matt Ramirez. Who else we got on here? If you are watching, comment away. And I'm waiting for someone's got to come in before Chris. He is not in yet. And someone's got to beat the Bing Bong Duo. I got a picture from Jeff a few minutes ago. He is finishing up the painting of his cage on the cone vault. So, how's everybody doing tonight? It's Monday. It's an exciting Monday. It was an eclipse today. You know, like I don't know, it's affecting my stuff. You can see the kind of green screen thing going on there. It's like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Some awesome racing action this weekend. We had two big events going on, West Coast and in the Central region. Traders World in Ohio, we had Drive Autocross. Matt, what's going on, brother? We had Drive Autox, Drive Autocross up at Traders World in Ohio. They had some pretty awesome competition going on up there. And then out in California, Del Mar with the Good Guys run out there. So some pretty good racing action this weekend. I've got the raw data from Good Guys. I'm going to go ahead and share this screen. And you guys can kind of see the overall results, raw times. What I don't have is the shootout results from the raw times because I pulled it up earlier and they were not updated. They were actually from what appears to be last year's Nashville event. So, yeah, let me pull this up. Yeah, these are like a year old. I don't know why. What's up with the results from that? Let's see. However, the raw data does appear to be current. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'm going to go ahead and share this up. Yeah, we'll get to that with Chris pulling out the W up at Drive Autox. Man, the dude's a freaking driving machine. I love that car. It's awesome. Let me share screen and talk. Oh, and just apologies. I got nasal congestion. You know, I haven't been sick for at least a year. I go get a flu shot and I get sick. It's just the way it kind of works. I probably should have not gotten the dang flu shot. As soon as I took it, about 3 days later, the world comes crashing down. Fever, chills, all the fun. And now I got nasal congestion and I sound like Lois Griffin. So let's see if we can pull this up. All right. We'll just share the screen. You guys can see what I got going on here. Boom. I want big time brown racing Haas. All right. Andrew, we can try to make that happen. All right, here we go. All right, so overall raw results. Pro class Eric Sheely with the fastest overall time in his 72 vet. Rich Young in the 68 vet with a 23.8 right behind him. I want to highlight a couple things. One thing I wanted to make sure I highlighted. Val Pichette, GTA. Sports car class, fastest sport car. Awesome run for her. Let's see. Greg Thurman coming out 6th overall in Pro X with a 23.9. Good Guys courses. For those of you who are not familiar with the Good Guys course, they are tight courses. You generally will never see anything outside of first gear. But they are very technical and they're very fun. You definitely have a blast in those things, but you have got to be on your game. All right, let's see. All right, so again, I don't have the shootout results from that, so my apologies on that. But you know, it looks like they had a blast out there. I should have had that. So Brad Walker on board. What's up, Rick Ray watching? Ryan Wilhelm. Sean Hayden, we're going to talk Chris Jensen here in a second. So the Drive Autocross action. Oh, man, I just lost my screen. Yeah. All right. Well, lost the screen on the computer, so we're just gonna roll with this. I can't see comments. I can't see anything. Good old technical difficulties. My screen just eclipsed me, so we're gonna hang out and talk for a little bit. And I can tell you right now. Let me pull up my phone. We're gonna improvise here. Man, all the technical difficulties tonight. That's what makes this fun, right? All right, let's see here. Got to break out the old cellular device. All right. Drive Autox results. I was going to share the screen with you, but my screen is completely black here, so I'm not going to be doing anything. All right. Class champions from event 1. All right, so Dane Howell, he has raced with us at Cone Strike before. He takes the GTT win in his love. Awesome run by Dane. He really crushed it out there. We're going to go ahead and share these pictures up too that Drive Autox posted. We'll share them up here. But he pulled the W in the truck. That truck is a very well done truck. And if you followed along and watched his episode of the SITREP where we had him on, talked a lot about how he built it. And that thing's a home built truck. He did a lot to do that thing, and it's a badass truck. LS swapped. It's on its like 3rd or 4th edition of and version of that build. Definitely did a really good job with it. GT class, Christoph Zielinski. GTV, Matthew Radion. GTU, Danny Pop. The NOL class, Chris Jensen bringing home the hardware in the tetanus missile. And then the sports or the subcompact NA, Kent Weaver. And then in subcompact boosted, Dan Steele. Last year, that subcompact boosted class is the class that Jeff Gordon took in the Cobalt, and he just rocked it. It was he pretty much won the class hands down. I think what's really neat to see too, Danny Pop coming back out on top. He had some health scares a few years back, and now he's back in the driver's seat and he's running and racing, and it's just awesome to see him get out there and run. So, congrats to all the winners from Drive Autocross. I wish I could show you guys my screen. Blame the solar eclipse. Yeah, I definitely am. JJ, what's going on? Good to have you on there. Eric, Chadwick. I have 0 production capability right now. I am looking at a completely blank screen. So yeah, we'll blame the eclipse on this. It was a total eclipse of my computer. Lots of fun, right? For those of you that are following along on the, we're starting the move to get everything moved down to Florida. Actually, after we get in here with the podcast tonight, we're going to take off and head that way. And I'm loading up the pups. I'll make the drive part of it tonight. I want to try to get rush hour traffic beat for Atlanta and Chattanooga. If you've lived in those areas, you know how bad that can be. And then we'll start setting up shop in beautiful sunny Florida. Definitely excited about getting down there. It's going to be a really awesome journey, and we're a lot of cool stuff coming on the business side of things, a lot of cool stuff coming on the personal side of things, and we'll keep posting up and have you guys follow along with us, and we'll be ready to go here soon. Next big things that are coming up. First weekend in May is the Laguna Seca Optima event number 3. Braden, what's up, dude? I can't see anything, Braden. Just to give you a heads up, computer screen is completely blank, technical difficulties. So we're winging it. But yeah, that event will be number 3 for the year. It's May 3 through 5 at Laguna Seca. It's gonna be a good time. Looks like I won't be there for that particular one. My son's got a jiu-jitsu competition, and I'm gonna make sure I'm present for that. But Braden's going to be down there at Laguna Seca, and he'll be hanging out with you guys as you guys take the track there. Definitely excited about that particular event. It's going to be a good time. So, if you are watching on the Autocross Operators group, I can see comments and everything as you post them there. I just can't see them anywhere else. So let me see if I can pull up my phone and check from the main page here. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. We are live. Let's look at this. And you guys are being patient with me. Thank you much. This has been par for the course right now. These technical difficulties, you get kind of slapped in the face with it. You just got to kind of run with it, right? But you know what? We're here hanging together. All right, let's see. go with, there we go. All right, everything is not wanting to load right now. This is just, this is all the fun. All right, so I think that's it. All right, cool. We're good. Brian who? Brian who? Dan, what's going on, brother? We haven't seen Brian in here yet. We've got he's he ain't gonna be there. Mark, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you guys. But yeah, so Braden will be out. He's my brother, Braden Jones. If you haven't met him, he is going to be out there at Laguna Seca hanging out. So if you're going to be running there, look for him. He'll be having a good time hanging out with you guys and recapping that. We'll have a good recap for that race at the end of that weekend. And then moving forward into the year, summer's going to be a good time. We've got a majority of the team heading to Road America this year. Tim, Jeff, and Chris will be up there, so that'll be a good time. Awesome event. It'll be Tim and Jeff's first foray into the USCA world, so we're excited. With the Best Coast crew. Oh, Braden's picking sides, guys. So next week we'll bring this up. Next week we've got the East versus West showdown on the SITREP. Lane Farka, Matt Ramirez, Tim Gordon, Chris Brown. We're all going to be on the SITREP here, and it's going to be the full, who you got. You got Biggie, you got Tupac, you got East Coast, you got West Coast. We did get some feedback from some of those in the middle, the No Coast crew. So they want some representation. So, maybe we'll throw in a few surprises or something. But Braden's trying to create a little bit of house divided. I'm just going to go ahead and say that we love all crews, whether you're West Coast or East Coast. But I'll let Braden hang out with his West Coast homies. He's out in Washington. So, yeah. Mark, how you doing, buddy? Ben Burkhart's on. Ben, you were in before Chris Brown. He has not commented. So go ahead and win. I'm impressed, you guys. We got quite a few people watching tonight, and I am completely blank here. I am winging it entirely. So I'll go off of comments here. Let's. What do you guys got going on tonight? Throw out some questions. We'll get them answered and have a good time. That's really the intent. Jamie Elliott, what's going on? Jamie was up there running to Drive Autox as well. It was. I wish I would have been there. It looked like a lot of fun. My car is under the knife, and I've spent the last week finishing packing of the first load of the trailer, so was not able to make that one. No, don't need to push that. I'm trying to pull up some of these comments, guys. Bear with me. All right. Paul, what's going on? Iceman. So if you've been following along, Iceman took delivery of his vehicle. And I'm not going to lie, Donald Chafin did a really good job with that car, and it's exciting to see what is in store for Paul in that car and what they're going to do with it. All right, so Brad he's going to do some new things to the Turbo 1 LE. I'll tell you right now, Brad, the guy to talk to on those things to really make them fast, John Ward. That dude has got that car figured out. He's one of our OGs, and he is just a phenomenal driver. And when it comes to car setup, the dude's a wizard. He does a lot with that thing, and definitely reach out to John and talk to John about things that or reach out to us, and we'll get you in touch with John. We'll get you set up with what you need to do on that car. Let's see here. Yeah, last Camaro Fest. Yeah, man, he's a freaking lightning rod, dude. So yeah, for those of you guys just joining in, we've got a whole bunch of people just in the group that are watching. I am having some major technical difficulties, so I'm kind of looking off at my tablet here to follow along with comments. And I've got no screen on my computer; it completely went blank on me. But the stream didn't drop, so. So Paul said it's a tight car. He did well with the build. Oh yeah, man. He did a really good job, and he always ran very well in that car. And Paul, of course, you want more power, man. But all I'm going to say is keep it small block. Don't listen to everybody else. Keep that thing small block. Let's put a pair of little baby twins on that thing and give you the boost. Something. I mean, small block forever, right? Oh, goodness. Some of these comments take a little bit longer to come in when you guys start posting up. I get a little bit of a delay. What's interesting, too, is that between my computer, the tablet, and my phone, when I'm doing work down here, I will get notifications for the same notification like 3 different times over the course of like 45 seconds. Ricky Lammy heading there, sitting here patiently waiting to head south for LS Fest in a couple weeks. That's right, LS Fest West is coming up. Marshall Reinhardt's watching. What's going on, Marshall? Jamie's Camaro is going to be a small one. Dude, that Camaro is badass. I cannot wait to see that thing. So Jamie did is that the same one you gave us a sneak peek on, Jamie? Ricky, how is the build? How's the car coming along? Any changes, or you holding squat, man? You ready to get after it and just crush it at LS Fest? So for those of you guys that don't know, Ricky has got a badass 280Z LS swap, big old freaking supercharger on that thing. It is a beast of a car. Yeah, that's nice, Jamie. It's exciting. SB2. Oh, dude, it's an SB2. Yeah, that NASCAR style build. That's awesome. All right, let's see what following. I'm like, I feel like an orchestra, a conductor right now. Orchestra. Yeah. All right. For those of you guys that aren't watching on this right now, we'll be posting this up to Spotify here at the end of the evening here too. Yeah, Jamie, 9,000 RPMs. So Jamie's no stranger to a 9,000 RPM engine. When he came down to Cone Strike, he hit well above 9K in the vet multiple times, and that thing just sounds like a freaking beast. I mean, coming down the long stretch at Sebring was just amazing. That car sounded good. Jamie, I can't wait to see that thing on track, man. It's going to be a badass build. All right, so Ricky fixed the rear diff mount that broke at Thunder Hill and a new steering rack, just basic maintenance stuff. Awesome, dude. Well, our big hope for you is that that thing doesn't give you any issues and you're solid, ready to go for LS Fest, man. That'll be a good time, dude. Kick some ass out there. I wish I could make it. What weekend is it? Is it after Laguna Seca or is it right before? You know what's funny about this is Facebook's tracking on this. It closed captioning over here. It knows my curse words. That's okay. Weekend before. Nice. Are you going to be if you're going to be up at Laguna Seca, post up. Those guys that are heading up there for the May 3 through 5 weekend. That's going to be a blast. I wish I could make that. That is a track that I've never been to. I always wanted to go to. I want to race there, but it would have been a really cool deal just to be there for this particular weekend. But I'm going to stay out here. We'll let Braden have all the fun. We're going to make sure Braden's got a helmet and a neck restraint as well. That way, if anyone wants to donate and give him a sympathy ride, go ahead and give him a sympathy ride. That way he's got some ideas of what he wants to do to his S10. Oh, goodness. Man, I have technical difficulties and we got a ton of people watching. This is awesome. Couldn't swing it this year with the work schedule. Oh, man, I completely understand that, Ricky. Work schedule tends to get in the way. There's a few things that I want to run this year that are probably not going to happen. Just because transitioning down to Florida, I've got about a year left of before I start transitioning out into the retirement land, and so work is kind of crazy right now, and I don't really know what that schedule is going to look like once I get to Florida. But we'll get this. Things will be good. 25 is going to be the year we really hit the track hard. Mark. Yes, he will definitely find you. So, Braden, you have been instructed. Find Mark Gullivan when you get out there. Mark, make sure you introduce him to Tom and Val. And just make sure they are warned prior that they need sunglasses on, or Braden has to have a hat on because of his giant forehead is going to be beaming light from the sun. It's like a solar panel, and it reflects all that light. It's bright. So Braden's got a 6 head. Some people have a 4 head. Braden's got a 6 head. Yeah, threw it out there, Braden. You're welcome. Oh, gosh. Well, guys, I am really happy that everybody find you, Mark. We need another selfie anyways. Dude, Mark will always get the selfies. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get ready to wrap this up. Throw the comments out real quick. We'll respond to whatever's here, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap up and get ready to get on the road. We're going to try to make it past Chattanooga tonight on the way down there. Smile and show us the front tooth. No, I'm not going to do that. That scares children. God, I got this weird green screen issue. I've got the computer issue. It's just everything all at once. This is great. Yeah, Brad, thank you. Definitely will be. We're going to get this thing posted up tonight. For those of you guys that are on Spotify, you're not going to be able to see all the shenanigans that's going on my end. And you guys watching probably can't see any of this anyway. So it's it's good stuff. These are the best ones, though, just kind of rolling with it and having a good time. But a big congrats to all the winners from Optima or from Drive Autox this summer. It was a good, it was an awesome weekend. Kind of follow along with some of the pictures. And again, congrats out to the winners for that this weekend. And we're gonna see you guys here next week. East versus West, Optima, Lane Farka, Matt Ramirez, Chris Brown, Tim Gordon, like tag team style. I think we're gonna have to make a big belt trophy to see who wins this, and we'll use you guys that are going to be watching to kind of help tally the votes. And I got Braden throwing out Jamie Elliott's SITREP episodes on Spotify. So if you want to hear about Jamie's hot rods, go check out on Spotify. You can rewatch them on here too, but we got them all posted up on Spotify. So on that note, guys, thank you much. I definitely appreciate y'all being here. It has been nothing but awesome. And we'll see you guys soon.